everyone, Preston here with another video on my channel, Prylix Art, and today we are going to be working on a fan art for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth of Cloud Strife specifically. Wanted to do a little bit of emotional piece, so we'll get started into that. But while we're going into that, I'm going to talk about my review, as this is the first time I'm doing a full illustration with Clip Studio Paint specifically, and I wanted to do a review on it and see what my thoughts are. Unfortunately, just as a disclaimer, this isn't Clip Studio Paint 2.0 or any of the newer stuff. This is the most recent update of Clip Studio Paint 1.7 or 8. I did not get that much information, but I just wanted to show you guys my process and see what you guys think and let you guys know what I think about Clip Studio Paint. So let's get into this review and process video. So, to start off with, I just wanted to make a disclaimer that I wanted to do this Clip Studio Paint review in the past before, but was unable to because of some negative things that were going on in the past with Clip Studio Paint promoting AI. And then when I decided to make this video, and I've been working on this video and this art piece for a bit, trying to learn as much as I can about it, they tried to do the same thing again, unfortunately. But I decided I'm going to do this no matter what, just to give the thing, though they aren't actually going to be pushing an AI generator into the program. There's a lot of concerns about them allowing the art made through their process, from my understanding. There's a lot of stuff going on. We'll see what changes. I mean, the population of their demographic that they make their program for really doesn't like it. So we'll see. So let's get started with this review and let me show you what I think of Clip Studio Paint. Now, to start off with, this program is a really well done program. I did get it when it was Manga Studio, before it was called Clip Studio Paint, and I didn't realize they were the same program, so I had a license for the original Clip Studio Paint, and that's why I have it. I grew up on using Manga Studio until I was required to use Photoshop in college and for work, so I understood a little bit about it. Though with some of the newer updates, the coloring process was lagging behind, as well as some of the sketching. And I went to the internet, asked my audience what they thought about it, what they think it would be the reason for that, and there were so many different reasons. Everyone thought it was the stabilization, but I personally have my stabilization automatically off. So the customization of Clip Studio Paint is a good benefit for those that like to have full integration for those things. Though with Photoshop, you can do a lot of the same things you can do in Clip Studio Paint. It's just a higher price tag because it's professional and it's made that way. And unfortunately, there's a lot of other issues going on. There are a lot of good things with Clip Studio Paint. Though I had to get the correct brushes for my rendering, the issue that I came across was the fact that it was super customization, and it didn't run as smoothly as I would have liked it to right off of the get-go. After I updated it, got my license going, it just didn't run colors as well as I would like. This isn't a huge issue. I know it doesn't really push for CMYK. It's huge on the digital art aspect, so it's very interesting to see how I can push the colors. I did like Clip Studio Paint. Once I got the brushes that I needed, I was able to push the colors a little bit more. I was able to render things out the way that I'm used to on other programs like Procreate or Photoshop, and it was really fun that I was able to get the hang of Clip Studio Paint. It actually got to the point where I was maybe faster on Clip Studio Paint than I was on Photoshop. Don't know why. Maybe it's because my skills have improved. Maybe it's because Clip Studio Paint, after I finished doing all the edits to make it run smoothly on my machine, who knows. I will say, if you do run this, double check your history, make sure that it's at the lowest setting, and make sure that its scratch disk is in the correct spots, so that you're not processing huger files when you didn't need to on your program. Though I would say that the full store for brushes and tools that are in Clip Studio Paint really help benefit the artists. And there's so many that are free to use for artists to test out, to implement. And every so often they do different goals and attributes to help push you to be able to get more of these brushes that are usually are charged but for free. And it's really cool to see that happening. Yes, this can be implemented in Photoshop. You can get a lot of free brushes on Photoshop. You can make your own brushes. I haven't implemented or tested out the making my own brushes aspect of Clip Studio Paint yet. But I do think this is a really well-made software for artists. It's well done. I think it's an interesting way to push the artists and how they color. I would hope that they do add CMYK because I couldn't figure out how to change my stuff to CMYK because I do like printing my stuff out for prints and stickers. This was super fun to work on. I am super excited for the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and I think that taking the time to test out a new software for this fan art and all that was really a good idea, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video because I certainly know I did. If you made it to this point in the video, thank you so much for listening to me talk about Clip Studio Paint and the process for this art piece, I guess, because this was a very interesting way. I never used Clip Studio Paint for a full illustration yet. I usually do it for sketches and then skip over to Procreate or Photoshop, and that's kind of where I get things going. If you guys want to see more of my videos, please subscribe and like this video or share with a friend. You can also leave a comment and let me know your thoughts of Clip Studio Paint, or what are your theories of what's going to happen in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I am so excited for it, as I said earlier, and I just can't wait to play it this upcoming weekend. And I hope to see you guys again in the next video. Bye!